Go monster got my toys. What are my toys? My toys.
What is going on, my She-Hulks, my Gremlins? It's another awesome edition of Mon Toys. And what do we have here in front of us today? We got Ultra Street Fighter 2, the final challengers, Vega from Jada Toys, man. I'm very excited to have this figure out the box, or in my possession right now, because it's been in my pile of loot for a very long time, and I've just been waiting for this one, man. I was just waiting for these other pre-orders to actually complete. But as you can see, it comes in the arcade packaging, player 1, player 2. Here on the left, you can see some more characters, and then right here you see all the other characters in the wave. I selected not to get Evil, Ryu, or Ken. We got one product shot of Vega. And then, yeah, man, that's pretty much it, And you got the arcade, Vega right there at the bottom. You know what it is, man. He comes with a bunch of things. I'm very excited to get this guy out the box and get him going, man. Get him posing with the other action figures that come from Jada Toy Street Fighter line. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, let's get this out the box. Let's get it going. And I'll see you guys on the other side, man. Peace. Yo, what is going on? I am the Ugo Monster. I am an independent hip-hop artist from the San Francisco Bay Area, Richmond to be exact, and a lifelong action figure collector. As an independent artist, I create my own music, shoot my own videos, build and manage my website, and I make action figure reviews. You can find my music on all streaming platforms. If you'd like to purchase my music, which that'd be dope, you can do so at ugomonster.com. Thank you for your time, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Back to the show. Peace.
And here we have Savio Vega. And here we got Vega, man. And he's out the box. I got him in this cool little position. I think he's fresh, man. I think he's dope. I think my only gripe is I wish he was just a little bit taller, But he looks dope, dude. Like, yeah, man. Like that claw. Let's go ahead and talk about it, man. Let's talk about it. So, like, as you can see right here. All right. First and foremost, let's talk about how he looks. All right, you got the nice little purple dragon snake tattoo that wraps around his neck all the way up to his arms, right? Does it connects? Was this a part of is that the snake wrapping around him there too? No. I don't know. I'm trying to follow the tattoo. It's around his waist, and then I guess he got a little bit on his arm, but it doesn't connect. But yeah, that's dope. He has the brace right here for his shoulder. And then he has these claws, man, which is pretty dope. I dig. They're gold and whatnot. And he got a gold bracelet right here, which is nice. And this the sash, right? I'm gonna call this the sash. It's a soft good, but it's nice and firm. And then it has a little hook right here. It has a little hook right there, as you can see. So you can tuck it in right there. So it doesn't hinder anything. But yeah, and the boots are nice. Overall, man, this is a dope figure, man. Like, it's nice to have, like I'm saying, I'm really, really happy with these Jada Toys Street Fighter figures. It feels good to have something new in the collection besides some Marvel stuff. And the Street Fighters action figures that I've been getting have been going into the display case. So I'm highlighting them. That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about articulation, man. So he has a nice butterfly joint. Boom, boom. There's a nice little cut right there, which is nice. So he gets a little bit more range right there. He wants to cover his face, because this man is a narcissist. He's supposed to be like a toro, right? A toro. He's supposed to be doing the matador kind of thing, right? And, yeah, he's from Spain, And then he has he got his neck articulation right there. How far can he look up? You can look into the heavens, So let me turn down the brightness just a little bit. And then, so yeah, he can move down, and his hair. Oh, he has articulation on the hair. That's dope. I didn't even notice that. Maybe you can pull this part out, because he comes with another interchangeable head, and you could actually maybe swap that piece out. But yeah, you can see the eyes in this one. This was dope. And then yeah, so we talked about the nice butterfly joints. Look how far this man can close up right quick. You know, that's not bad, dude. $20 action figure. Yeah. And then we got a nice little diaphragm cut right there. Oh, it's kind of hard to move right there. You can crunch though. This is how far you can crunch it back. Oh, look at that. You could do a nice little German suplex, I guess. And he has swivel right here at the thigh, which is what I like. Swivel at the boot. Not at the boot, but at the ankle. You know, not bad. And double jointing knees. And it's pinless, of course. You know, so he can run up on you and stab you. You know, but yeah, this is dope. And the articulation, like I felt this was kind of loose, but it's staying. You know, it stays where you want it to. Like, yeah, the articulation on these Jada toys are nice, man. Look at that. Get him into a nice little pose right there. Fresh. Yep. So a nice butterfly joint with some cuts right there in the chest so you can get a little bit more range. And some nice claws. So what does he come with, man? So he came with a bunch of stuff. Let's talk about he has this mask right here. You see it? Let me move him back a little bit. You know, this mask that he can hold. So yeah, then he comes with this alternate head, right? This one where he's showing his face. Oh, and by the way, look, this is not articulated like the one that's on him right now. And yeah, man, that's a nice little face sculpt. You know, I'm not really ever gonna pose this guy with his head. You know what I'm saying? I'm always gonna pose him with the mask on. You know, and this guy's kind of like a narcissist, right? Like his whole thing was like, I can't get my face damaged, otherwise I go into a frantic panic, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself. You know, a pair of open hands. Here's the one with the claw, and this other one right here, this open one. You can probably have with this one. You could probably hold the mask, and then he comes with this. This right here, I believe, is an effect. So making it look like he can slash. But I've been having a hard time mounting this on the claws. You know, go figure. All right, man. Let's see how this guy looks like with other action figures. As you can see, we got Jada toy counterpart Street Fighter action figures to the left, Sagat. And Jada Toys Ken, man. Super Street Fighter 2 Ultra, right? Yeah, man, it looks pretty fresh. You know, I'm just, like I said, I'm just very, very happy to have another line. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And here we have him against some other Jada Toy Street Fighter figures, man. I got Blanca right there with the lightning effects. And I got DJ on the right, man. And yeah, I didn't do a full review on DJ when I pulled them out. Sometimes I'm like, I just want these figures out, man. But as you can see, this guy has the same upper body, I believe. You know, I feel like he'll get a little bit more range. Hold on, let me see. Just about. Anyway, I can't wait till we get Balrog. And here we have him against the retro carded Spider-Man Ben Reilly figure and X-Men 97 Cable, man. Yeah. He scales pretty well with the Marvel Legends, man. You're not going to go wrong. Is Vega in Marvel vs. Capcom? Let me know in the comments below. So at the end of the day, what do I think about this figure? I think he's dope. I'm really glad to have him in my collection. Like I said, I wish he was just a little bit taller. Not as tall as Sagat, but just a little bit taller than M. Bison. Because I remember watching the Street Fighter movie and seeing this guy just being a little bit taller. I don't know if he's like the size of Chun-Li, but yeah. Like the articulation on this thing is fabulous. You know what I'm saying? Nice bang for your buck. I wish the Marvel Legends would have this kind of articulation. You know? Yeah, man. Nice sculpt. I like the soft goods. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be I'm not getting any Player 2 Jada toy figures. Look at that. That's dope. Him running. Yeah, man. So yeah, if you're definitely getting these Jada Toy Street Fighter figures, I would say get this, man. I don't see why not. Finish the set. It's only 12 players, 14 players. I didn't get Evil Ryu or Evil Ken. But yeah, like I could skip out on those, man. I just wanted the OG Street Fighter 2 versions, you know what I'm saying? The ones that I watched growing up. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, get this figure. I'm really happy to just be able to take this out the box and play with it and showcase it right here on my channel, man. I know a lot of the times I get on here and I start talking about articulation and and comparisons and all that, but at the end of the day, for me personally, I love just taking them out and messing with them, man. And getting them to look super dope on camera. But yeah, anyway, I'll see you guys on the other side. I hope you enjoy the pictures that are coming up. And holler at me, man. You can find me at ugomonster.com, all that, man, or at ugomonster on IG. All right, y'all. See you guys on the other side. Peace.
I got hella action figures. Damn right. The collection keeps getting bigger. Hell yeah. Man, will it ever stop? Hell no. I don't know, look what I bought. New stuff. Brand new exclusives. Comic-Con, watch you do it. I buy them when they're on sale. Oh hell, that's the lie I tell. Gotta have all the Marvel Legends. Why is Deadpool so expensive? Got a 0 interest credit card. My family should be alarmed. Oh yes, CFA at its gots. Mon toys, collectors hating gots. Mon toys, Quest Comics gots. Mon toys, what are Mon toys? My toys. CFA at its gots. Mon toys, collectors hating gots. Mon toys, Quest Comics gots. Mon toys, what are Mon toys? My toys. What you know about articulation and the advanced stances I be making without using any of that. Whack museum wax. Oh yes, with straight precision and